turning a Broken Baja chimney into a backyard art. So I started out with this. It broke the chimney off several years ago. So I took a wet saw and I cut off the top, the broken pieces, and made it kind of smooth. And now I'm figuring I can make something with what I got in the house. Nothing I have is more than $1. So I'm going to start off by kind of painting and getting some of the good stuff out of this, the character, starting with kind of a blue-green color. I mixed blue and yellow together. So I'm just going to kind of paint these in and get it all out. And ew, there was a bug. Oh well. So I'm just going to go in there and just kind of pop these out a little bit and see if I can give it a little bit more character than just being blah. I'm going to keep the old paint on there because I like that old feeling or that old look. So next I'm going to take my dollar plate that I got from the 99-cent store. It's plastic. And I'm going to paint it with baking soda and beige acrylic paint. So you just kind of mix it in there and it gives it a texture. And it's going to take probably about 3 coats to cover this and make the texture that I want. I want it to look kind of more like of a pottery kind of feel. So you just mix this in. It's kind of thick and hard to get out, obviously. And then just kind of stir it in till we get to this consistency. It needs to be really smooth and creamy like. So there it is. And a nice color. It's easier to get on. It's going to have kind of a, there you go. It's going to have kind of a texture to it. So we're going to spread it all over the plate and then let it dry and then do another coat and then the finishing. Okay, so I got it dry. See, I made it kind of pop out with 3 different colors. I like to keep it simple and it looks pretty good. I've got a old Pepsi bottle that I cut the bottom off. Okay, so then I'm going to put it up here on the top. I wanted to make it taller so that kind of looks like a chimney, and then I'm going to put the bowl and the plate on top. So it's hard to get things straight, so it's all about pushing it in and arranging it until you can. You can put anything in there to make whatever design you want to make, and that's the beauty of it. So now I'm gonna put the 3rd coat on there, and I'm gonna put this bowl and do the same thing. So on the 3rd coat, you just kind of go around the edges there and put it in really thick. And then I put a pile in the middle, and then what I'm going to do is use a sponge and give it some more texture and cover up all the paintbrush marks. And it'll give more of a, like a stucco look, you know, and it makes it really beautiful. And I like having different textures and stuff. It just makes it interesting to the eye. So I try to incorporate different techniques, you know, smooth with rough, that kind of thing. Makes it really nice. So there you go. It's pretty much done. Okay, on the bowl, I'm going to make it kind of a blue color. Probably lighter than that. I think I'll mix some white. And I'm just going to go on the round on the outside. The middle, I'm going to glue the plate to it, so I don't want it to have any paint whatsoever. So I'll be just painting around the edge, and it's going to be the same thing, same texture as the plate. So it'll look like it kind of correlates, but it'll have different colors that kind of worked with each other and also work with the pot itself. Okay, so in the middle, I was contemplating what to do with that. It's really dark in there. You can't really put flowers or plants. I was thinking succulents, but you couldn't really do much, and you can't see for a fairy garden. So I found this gem. I got it with the rest of the stuff at Walmart on the Christmas sale for 50 cents. You know, I think it'll work. The bowl There's the finishing touch on the bowl. I just got to let it dry. And I was looking at that and I was like, wow, you could even make a light out of it, put some solar lights in it. You could put marbles in it, shells, rocks. You can do anything you want. Whatever suits you that goes with your garden or your taste. For this one, I kind of like the bling with it to go with my flowers. Okay, it's all dry, so it's time to glue. So I'm just going to put a bead of glue all the way around. Okay, then I'm going to put the bowl on. It's best to use a level if you have one, a small level. But I'm trying not to be cockeyed, and I'm going to put it on straight as much as I can here. And then put the plate on, glue the plate on top of it. And look at there. Looks pretty nice. It has two textures. The bling looks good. Okay, the next step is birdseed. It is a bird feeder if you haven't guessed. So I'm just going to put it in. Except I forgot to open the package. Just kidding. There it is. There's our thing. So anybody can make it. You can make anything out of these things. Use your imagination.